Welcome to the crypto space. Welcome to Smart MEV Bot, a decentralized AI automated trading bot that masters the market more than any other crypto trading bot. Long before now, manual crypto traders used to make money, but today AI bots, which are far more smarter than the human brain, have taken control of profit making in the crypto space. And so it is time for us to look into the direction of AI, the direction of automations of crypto trading. And Smart MEV Bot is obviously the solution. I am not saying this because I am using it, because I'm just using it, or because I am making publicity, but rather because I have seen the power of this bot, and I will be demonstrating in the course of this video how this bot generates profits almost every minute. So stay tuned to the end, and I'll be explaining to you with proofs on the blockchain, and that is what makes the strength of this very crypto trading bot. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe, turn on the bell notification icon, hit the like and the share button, and don't forget to visit the description of this video if you are not yet having an account. Then on the very first link, click on it to join the WhatsApp group. The second link is a registration link, and you will register by connecting your decentralized wallet like Phantom Wallet, Trust Wallet, or Soulflare Wallet, and then you bind your email address, and that is how the registration is done. Of course, I will drop a video link on how to register in the description of this video. Now let's take a look at this page. If you check carefully here, you will see it is written here total contract value. This is my investment, this is my trading capital. Down here is total earnings. This is what I have earned in about 4 months from a capital of almost this amount. Of course, I started with a very small amount and gradually topped it up to this level. And of course, in the last 24 hours, this is what I got after the profit sharing. And the new day is just starting, and I'm already at $2.2199. Now, what is there to say? How does this bot makes profit? But before I get to that, I would like to remind those who are new here, those who are not having an account, that to get started after creating an account, you just need to buy the bot. The bot costs just about $50 for now. It's a reduced value, a reduced price. The actual price is $100, so this promotion price. And once you buy the bot, it's a one-time subscription fee. Then you can start trading with as low as $20, though I recommend $100. And to that effect, I would like to remind those who are capable of starting with a minimum of $200 after doing their research, their own research, and are convinced that the bot is worth using, do well to inbox me with their username and a screenshot of your account, and I'll be able to pay for your subscription fee of $50. And this chance is just for the first 5 persons within the first 72 hours after this video will be uploaded. So if you have a chance to watch this video before the end of the first 72 hours, that is 3 days, then make sure you inbox me, and I'm going to give you a $50 subscription fee. I'll either transfer it to you, or I will pay the subscription through the company, and then you just put in your trading capital. This is only for those with a minimum of $200 capital to get started with. Now once that is done, then the rest of the story becomes the work of the AI. Now there is this big question I always ask my followers to pose or to ask this question to whoever presents a business to them. How does the platform makes money? And that is what I'll be showing you in the course of this video. This particular bot trades on 3 networks, 3 blockchains: the BSC blockchain, the Solana blockchain, and the Ethereum blockchain. I am going to click here and we are going to see the following. These are statistics from the 3 blockchains, and I'll begin with this one just to demonstrate something. All right, so these are the statistics. You see how the bot is actually generating profit. You see the last 1 minute there was a trade through the sandwich attack, which I'm going to explain. 1 minute ago there was a trade through sandwich attack. I will be explaining it detailedly in the course of this video. 2 minutes ago, and so on and so forth. Now I am going to come back here. I will go to BSC, or let me go to Ethereum blockchain, and we are going to demonstrate to you how this bot generates profits for its users. Now take a closer look here. This is sandwich trade streams. That is where we have statistics of all the sandwich trades on the Ethereum network. And what is sandwich trading? Briefly, in the layman's way, let me explain. Sandwich trading here is a type of trading approach whereby a trader decides to buy a particular token or coin ahead of other buyers, or a particular buyer whose trade is still pending, and then the attacker, which is in this case our bot, buys and waits. Once the victim trade gets executed, the attacker, which is our bot here, sells whatever coin is bought ahead of that victim. Now let me take a closer example here. This is our bot here. This is the wallet address used in this Ethereum blockchain, and this is a victim. This is a whale who purchased this token called ZND. Once it purchased it, remember there is what we call slippage. There is a small time frame where the trade is going to be pending execution in what we call the meme pool. Now this our bot algorithm identify this trade and then buy that same token and wait. It buys before this whale. Why would it be able to buy before this whale? This whale actually placed a command earlier, but because it uses a low slippage, our bot calculates the slippage used by this bot, by this buyer, or by this whale, or call the whale a victim, and then buys with a higher slippage such that its trade becomes executed before the trade of the victim. Once it becomes executed, it begins to monitor that meme pool and waiting patiently. Immediately the trade of this victim is executed, the value of the asset is going to rise up. The value of the asset is going to rise, and then our bot is going to sell in profit, and automatically this person is going to witness a drop in whatever thing he or she bought. So now take a look. Our whale here, or this victim, bought ZND worth $500. Our bot, the Smart MEV bot, bought the same ZND. Let's look at the quantity it bought: 6,700, worth $573. and then sells that same amount. Take a closer look at it, look at the values, because we are going to verify all this on the blockchain. It sells back this same amount. You can take a look, same amount. This time around, it sells it with what? It sells it in profit. Take a look. It bought at this price and sell at this price. 576. It bought at 573. So it made a little bit above about $3. It made about $3 profit, and that is what we call sandwich attack. And this is how this bot makes profit. You can take a look at other trades. Here it used 1,500 to buy it, and then sold it at 1,503. So it extracts this profit in bits, but if you check on the other blockchains per day, it makes over hundreds of trades, and when you put this together, it becomes something reasonable. So this is how this bot trades. This is how this bot makes profit on it for its users. So if you're interested, do more research. Send this video to blockchain experts to analyze it. They should of course create an account so that they should have full access to what I'm demonstrating here, and then they decide whether you should go in or not. Now, you might feel that these demonstrations are just on a particular web page, but then remember we are on the Ethereum network. So we are going to click here, where is the one we used earlier. Let me go back to the particular trade we started with. All right, is ZND. So I am going to click here on this small dot here, and I'll be taken to the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. That's where we have the Etherscan. Etherscan is where you can trace all transactions on the Ethereum network. So we are going to verify. I'm going to scroll down gradually to check that particular trade. The status of the trade is successful. We keep scrolling down to go to get the signature for that particular trade. This is it, the transaction hash. This is the transaction hash. Look at the coin from Uniswap. This trade took place on Uniswap, and this is the name of the token, ZNZUSDT, to this address 4. You can see this is the name of the token. Now let's look at the quantity, 6,700. I remember we saw this, so you can cross check. You can rewind back the video behind and check. Look at this value. Look at this value. This is how much it used in buying. And guys, this is how this bot makes profit, and this is what convinced me to start making use of this bot. If you're interested, do similar research and then come on board to invest, come on board to promote. Of course, this is not a financial advice. My videos are for educational purposes, and they should be considered as piece of educational purpose. So before you take any action, you must do your own research and do proper risk management, as I did before I got on board. Thank you very much for watching. Until next video, remain exceptionally blessed. Bye.